So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. The teams then, Barcelona against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, you can feel the sense of occasion here. El Clasico, one of world football's great occasions. No rivalry more intense. Barcelona line up in a 4-3-3.
Well, it's a system that promotes width, Peter. The wide men can stretch defences and just create that running room for others.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've got to go for a man who rarely makes a mistake, Thibaut Courtois. A great shot stopper, but then again, so are most other keepers. But what sets him apart, for me, is the way he commands his box. And that he does with supreme authority.
Okay, interesting. Looks like a good ball through. Going through. Time to deliver. Rashford. Real Madrid have been mighty impressive away from home, unbeaten in 5. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Could move up a gear here. Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Lewandowski. Into the channel. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. Up to meet it! Pinged forward. Goes long. He's got away. Is it in? Goal! Real Madrid! That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Courtois sends that a long way. Comes sliding in. None shall pass, that's the message there. He's left his man. Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rashford, out to the flank, whipped in. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're already back underway here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and a
massive leap! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Real Madrid get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Looks to slip it through. Well weighted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Now it's Lewandowski. Alaba sticks in a foot to win it back. Plays it out to the flank. Looking to break out here. Going through. Tries a through ball. Real Madrid were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Crunching tackle. And that's a throw-in. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Aimed long and direct. Goes wide. Lewandowski tries to dink it in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Takes it out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. The shot's on! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Real Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Alaba. And that is that. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. The end of the game. Reflections? Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Here are the lineups we've just been given. Gets things running. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Played out to the wing. Going through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. With a delicate ball. Tries a through ball. Looking to shoot! Goal! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Deftly done. Could try cutting inside here. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Meets it first time! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Oh, great ball! Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Now there is one relieved goalkeeper. He was helpless.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
He's got away. He's having a look round. That's not going to make it. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Finishing doesn't come.
Gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Coaxed out to the wing. He's left his man. Back in once more. Aimed long and direct. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straight into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the game has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And that's been levered clear. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Played back in. Has a pop! And the keeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Now it's Lewandowski. Bernardo Silva, aimed long and direct.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Barcelona have been doing a bit of soul-searching following that nasty defeat last time round. They need that to be right out of their system. Now the pass. And he's there to cut it out. Passes it through. Gets up to head it! Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the weighted pass. The shot's on! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And he just whacks it away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Looks like a good ball through. It's got through to him. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that's a waste. Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Another piece of really good defending. Stones. Steered out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Great ball, and now the shot. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have given away a penalty. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. That's as calm as you like.
Well, the keeper certainly guessed right, but there was enough power to find the target.
Got through. Chance. Lewandowski crosses it in low. And that's that. Barcelona are beaten. It is not the result they needed. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And our live game is Barcelona against Juventus. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3.
Well, it's a system that promotes width, Peter. The wide men can stretch defences and just create that running room for others.
So that's got things underway. Barcelona have statistically the worst defence in the league. Driving on, a real charge, up to meet it! In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life! Perrin reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Barcelona have an early lead. Good start. Is the shot on? No foul, says the referee. That's great strength on the ball. Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Massive leap! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Juventus have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games. Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish? Shot a goal! He has done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Out to the flank. Knocks it away. Shoots! And that's off target.
Juventus are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge.
He's off on a big chance! Aimed long and direct. Rashford going full tilt down the left. He's left his man. Perrin can pick that up. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a great... It's one! It's broken loose!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now the pass. He spotted the run and played him through. Well read, he sorted that out. Now the breakaway. Out wide to the right. Going through. Goes for goal! Played out to the wing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So what's he planning here? Tries a through ball. And it's half-time here.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Well, we're already into the second period. Lewandowski plays it out to Rashford! Forward pass. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Chance to cross here. And that's out of reach. Lewandowski. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Juventus have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Lewandowski, it could be in here. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Well played, he saw that coming. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, good interception. Lewandowski, Rashford, he's gone for it! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Juventus are still buoyed by that big derby win last time out. Shapes the shoots! Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Not long left in this now. So after 3 defeats in a row, just a few moments separate them now from long overdue victory. Gets it back. Shapes the shoots! Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? And he's on his way! Looks to clip it forward, and a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looking, he's had a go! Oh, outstanding save. There is the final whistle. Barcelona have Won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona gave themselves a dream start in this by scoring with their first attempt. You know, it served as a huge confidence boost, and it's no surprise to see them use it as a springboard to go on and secure what is a pretty good result.
So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. The teams then, Barcelona against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Barcelona are in a 4-3-3 formation.
Well, it's a system that promotes width, Peter. The wide men can stretch defences and just create that running room for others.
So that's got things underway. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Dinks one in. Now here's the through ball. He's left his man. Tings it in. And he just whacks it away. Where to from here? Beautifully done. Forward it goes. Forward. What does he try from here? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
Well, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Looking to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well positioned to make that interception. And now they can launch a counter. Lewandowski floats one over. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Now the counter. This is promising. It's a loose ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Coaxed out to the wing. Going through. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Tries a through ball. Lewandowski. Lewandowski has a go! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's Lewandowski! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! A finish of true class!
Unbelievable.
Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back.
Shoots! Arsenal were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
He's got away! Chance shapes the shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Gets it back. Aimed long and direct. Plays it into the channel. He's got options out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Shot a goal! Looks like a good... Hits one! And the follow-up! Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level. Ter Stegen reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Lewandowski is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
It's come loose. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's being played forward, and that's been won straight back. With so much to recommend it, fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Barcelona have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Looks to thread it through, and help's available out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Spreads it wide. Striding forward, facing goal. And that is that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw.